Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, friends. I'm Manisha, and today I'm going to present the topic Peace Education, which is from the subject Sociology. So, first we will study about Introduction to Sociology, next, Introduction to Peace Education, next is Concept, Meaning, and Nature of Peace Education, next is Objectives of Peace Education, and at last we'll have a conclusion regarding whole topic. So, first, Introduction about Sociology. So the etymological meaning of sociology is nothing but it has been derived from two words, two languages. One is from Latin word societas, which means society. Another one is Greek word logos, which means a study or science. Thus, the etymological meaning of sociology is the science of society. For the first time, Auguste Comte, the well-known French philosopher, is the father of sociology, who used the word sociology in number of his lectures in 1837, and he only founded a system of philosophy called positivism or positive philosophy and expounded in his book Cours de Philosophique Positive. So he is the person who is known as the father of sociology, and he has introduced the word sociology. So the meaning of sociology is it is the scientific study of human social relations or group of life. It is a scientific study of society, including patterns of social relationships, social interactions, and culture. Next, we will study about peace education. So, peace education is a transformative response to major societal challenges like living with justice and compassion, building cultural respect, reconciliation, and solidarity, promoting human rights and responsibilities, living in harmony with the earth, cultivating inner peace, dismantling the culture of war. Now we will study about the concept and meaning of peace. So peace is a broad concept with practical and spiritual connotations. It can imply a state of inner calm or end of conflict. Peace is what one thinks it is to be. Peace is also a global concept, and every individual has to be filled with peace for both physical and mental health. Peace has to be nurtured in the family first. The peace enjoyed at home should be nurtured again at the school. So this is how we can put peace in education to develop students with good mental peace. Peace is a multi-dimensional. It is widely defined as a state where there is no conflict, disturbance, or hostility. It is seen as a non-violent way of life, a state of tranquility and harmony. Peace can also be described as a relationship between people characterized by respect, justice, and goodwill. It also pertains to an individual's sense of himself or herself to be at a peace with one's own mind. So the fourth point is peace implies human beings working together to resolve conflicts, respect standards of justice, satisfy basic needs, and honor human rights. Peace involves a respect for life and for the dignity of each human being without discrimination or prejudice. Peace is in two forms, positive and negative. According to Riordan, the term negative peace refers to an absence of war or physical or direct violence, and positive peace refers to the presence of non-exploitative relationships or condition of social and economic justice diminished. The problem are for the people who would like to study peace as economic deprivation, development, environment and resources, and universal human rights and social justice. So, peace need to be developed in all areas. In any kind of depression, we need to learn how to be in peace. Next definition of peace education is, it is a planning strategy of eliminating the conflicts and violence caused by injustice, inequality, and human rights violations, and implementing the ways and means of reducing the same through appropriate teaching and learning tactics by means of producing responsible global citizen to attain and spread the peace in the world. So this is how we can spread peace to the students in order to become a good citizen And if we have good citizens, we'll have a good country. If everybody in the country are becoming good citizens, then the world is filled with peace. In other words, peace education is the process of acquiring the values, the knowledge, and developing the attitudes, skills, and behaviors to live in harmony with oneself, with others, and with the natural environment. According to Freire, peace education is a mechanism for the transformation from a culture of violence to a culture of peace through a process of conscientization. So conscientization is nothing but it's a process of becoming a critical thinker and unpacking dominant thoughts, removing dominant thoughts and thinking critically for the betterment of socialization. Next is objectives of peace education. The first objective is to develop sense of universal values in every individual, to know the nature of violence and its roots, to observe the causes of violence at micro level, to discover the resources and facilities required to establish peace, to formulate plans for developing peace, to prepare citizens to cope with difficult and uncertain situations and fitting them for personal autonomy and responsibility. Few other objectives are to help students to identify the factors causing violence and developing skills among them to overcome those, to educate individuals and develop the ability to recognize and accept the values which exist in the diversity of individuals, to strengthen peace, friendship, and solidarity between individuals and people, to develop the ability of non-violence and conflict resolutions among the individuals, to teach the citizens to respect their cultural heritage, protect the environment, and social harmony. Few others are to cultivate citizens in the line of solidarity, feeling of equity at the national and international levels in the perspective of a balance and long-term development, to foster changes in order to make the world a better and more human place, to develop values and skills to assist the students in striving for the fullness of life, to explore peace for the promotion of positive human relations, to create constructive behavior for dealing with problems so as to minimize and eliminate conflict. So at last the conclusion is peace education inculcates the higher order of human values among the individuals. Peace education aims at the overall development of individuals and help to enhance internal values in their minds. According to educationalists, peace education covers diverse issues. Learners should not only acquire a separated understanding of conflict and violence, but also at the same time they should know how to resolve the conflict, how to balance during violence, how to control, how to be in peace. So this is all about peace education, and this is from the 5th unit from the subject sociology. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, friends.